Alright, what's up guys? So I'm doing this video because I want to help people. I know there's people out there that you guys are dealing with some stuff and you need some words of encouragement. You need some motivation. You need something to inspire you to keep going and stuff, because no, a lot of the times like we reach obstacles in our lives where it's a stop sign. It just prevents us from moving forward, and it makes us like almost feel numb. Where it's like you want to do things but you can't because you're going through some stuff. And that's why I'm doing this video, because here's the thing. It's not going to get easy. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. But at some point in time, you're not gonna be numb. You are gonna be able to get through life and things. Yeah, there's gonna be stuff that's gonna traumatize you. There's gonna be things that you sit down and think about. But the best advice I can give you guys is to just go through it. Whatever it is, it's like just like that old saying. It's like you gotta rip that band-aid off. You just gotta go over. You just gotta go over those hurdles. You gotta just keep going in life, because if not, then yeah, you are gonna find yourself a lot of times sitting around being depressed, and nobody don't want that. As comforting as it may sound and it may seem, it's not. Honestly, like, depression is just it's a killer for some people. Like, literally, it hurts people to their core. And with me, it's like, I've been through it like a couple of bad times in my life. I have to say a few years back was the worst period, because I had to say, like, back when I was in high school, like, I remember I went through it, and it was kind of like a similar situation for both occasions. But back when I was in high school, like, I didn't really have no worries. Like, it did change my perspective on life and stuff, but more so just like wanting me to be distanced, from people. Like, I found comfort in just being alone by myself, and I still kind of feel like that till this day, but not as much though. Like, no, there's at times where I do be like it's so weird. Like, I want to hang out with people, but at the same time I kind of just want to stay to myself. It's so weird. Like, I don't know what that's all about, but anyways, but no, like, I remember when I dealt with it back in high school. And yeah, it was like, I was a kid. Like, I was like, I ain't have nothing to worry about. Like, I was chilling and stuff. And so, but then a few years back, actually March 2020, that's when I went through it again. And this time, more so in my adult years, like, I had a lot more to worry about, because the COVID was going on. I just lost my job. Content creating wasn't really going so good. Then the girl that I had feelings for, she ended up getting into a relationship. So I have all of that on my mind at the same time. And I'm not even going to lie. Like, I remember the last day at my old job, and I came home, because that whole day, like, I was out of it. Like, I remember, because I had just got, it was those, like, self-lacing Nike shoes, and I wanted to, like, kind of, like, I wanted to wear it out, and, and kind of, like, show it off to, well, some of the, my former friends at the job and stuff. And yeah, I was like, I couldn't even, like, really bring myself to even talk with people. Like, there was at times where they would come up and have conversations with me, and I think a lot of times, like, I think they did see that I wasn't as talkative, and I don't know if they didn't realize that, like, something was wrong. But no, yeah, something was wrong and things, and I just couldn't really function that day. So I remember I came home, laid down in bed pretty much the whole day. I think I did watch TV. I tried to watch, like, some motivational YouTube videos. Nothing was working. And then later on that night, I mean, like, I think I had got up maybe to spend some time with family, but at that point I was like, nope, just went right back in my room, laid down. Just, yeah, it was just overall, like, I wasn't really feeling so good that day. And then I remember I think I had turned on my Xbox, and was going to try to play some video games, but I just couldn't do nothing. Like, I really felt numb to my core. And then I remember I posted on social media. It was just like, hey, like, I don't know if I posted on all of my platforms, but I remember posting on Facebook. And I posted on there. I was just like, hey, if there is anybody that I can talk to. And I usually don't do that, but I was like, if there's anybody that I can talk to, can somebody just please reach out to me? Because, like, my mind right now is just, it's not in a good spot. And there are some friends where it's like, I think they was a little worried, because they're all like, Tyler don't usually he's the one that usually comes to us when we need help. He's not the one that needs help. Like, what is this? And so I remember I kind of was just telling some friends, like, overall, like, everything that I was dealing with. And then yeah, it was like, some of them was just, they were comforting me, of course, and just let me know, like, hey man, like, that's life, that's what we deal with. And I don't know, like, I guess, like, it hadn't really hit me and stuff, but then once when everything just started hitting me, like, at that moment, I just broke down in tears and started crying. I was like, I can't even lie to you guys, because I know a lot of people probably would ask me that question, but no, yeah, I did. I just broke down in tears and I started crying. I was like, it was one of those, like, good cries too. It wasn't like, oh, I just shed tears and stuff. Like, no, ugly cry, face, all that, the noises, the sniffling, all that stuff. And it went on for maybe a few days and stuff. And then I didn't really know where I was going to be at mentally with content creating. So I think, I can't remember if I made a post or not, but I think I did have that idea where it was like I needed to just take a break. Like, I needed to kind of disappear for a second, and I didn't. Like, I think I remember right after I, like, either it was at some point, I remember I had started, I think I did take a break from recording, and I was just posting videos and was just kind of like, just taking, like, not like doing mass posting like how I be doing now, but kind of like just I'll post one video and stuff. And then, but I was recording podcast episodes. And I don't think it was really healthy for me to do, like, podcast episodes about relationships, knowing what I had just went through. It's like, bro, it's like, you tried to have a relationship and look how that turned out. So it was, it was just, I don't think that was good. I should have, maybe, I don't know, I should have talked on, like, some cartoons, video games. I don't think it was like all the episodes. Well, I was doing the series where I was giving out relationship advice and stuff. So that's probably why I stopped. It's just like, nah, man, I can't be out here talking about this. And then I'm going through what I went through and stuff. But it was hard, and I feel like a lot of times, like, it was like, life was just testing me, but that's what I had to do, is like, I had to get through this stuff, because if I don't, then I'm gonna find myself, like, in a deeper hole that I'm already in. So I'm like, at some point in times, when you're falling down that hole, you gotta put your hands out to stop yourself from falling, and you gotta climb. And that's something that I looked up the other day, and I know people are going to be like, that's a random thing to look up, but I looked it up, like, how many muscles does it take for your body to just walk, to just take one step. And I looked online, and it said it takes 200 muscles in your body to take one step. Now, I know a lot of people will probably be like, what does that have to do with anything? But when you sit down and think about it, when you're at a standpoint in your life, when you're at a point where you're just standing there, regardless of whatever the situation is, but you find yourself motionless in whatever situation, it's going to take 200 muscles to take a step forward. So, meaning that in that moment of whatever you're dealing with, it might take 200, steps and things to, not like walking steps, but like, I guess, like a step by step, like, just way of, like, fixing things. A tutorial, I don't think, like, tutorials are, like, not a good word to use, but at the same time, like, that's the only thing that I can think of. But no, like, jokes aside, it's gonna, like, whatever situation that you're dealing with, like, to get that and go that next, that, like, extra step, or just that step forward, not even an extra step, just that step forward, it's gonna take 200 muscles, meaning steps, to, go forward in life. So it's gonna take a lot out of you, but you have to do it. You have to, because you gotta look at it as, like, all right, you know how to walk, now you gotta run, and so, like, I don't know, like, how many like, muscles does it take? How many muscles does it take to run? Gonna probably the answer, we use 200, take a single. All right, so it's still the same. So either way, it's like, you are gonna have to go, like, step by step to do things, but overall, though, it's like, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you gotta just be motivated to take those steps in life so you can take that one big step. So, like, baby steps, pretty much, like, I feel like that's, like, a better way of putting it. To take that one step, you gotta take, like, little baby steps, which is the muscles, and then, then you eventually, you taking that step, and now it's like, whatever you are going through, like, you just running through that stuff. You like, I've been through this before, I'll go through it again, I don't care. And then, you just got, that's how you just got overall look at life, where it's like, okay, I've been through this, I could get through this again. I know I need to follow my own advice when I say that. It's like, I've been through this, I could get through it again. And yeah, just keep going forward in life. Don't look back, just always, like, remain motivated of just going forward in life. So hopefully this video helped you. I will do like some more motivational videos in the future, because I feel like there's a lot of motivation that needs to be in this world and stuff. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.